Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are here with another Friday freebie, and this week we are doing Lucky Dice, and this is my June version of Lucky Dice, and you can find the printable version of this on my Ko-fi shop linked in the description box below. And how I do this is I put an initial here for each category that I'm saving for. So I'm saving for retirement, my daughter's college, and my son's college. However, the one that you will get, the printable one, will be blank. So you can put money amounts in here if you want, or you can do it similarly to how I have it and put categories in it. But I do save for these three particular categories, so that's how I'm going to be doing it. And we're working with $100 this week, and I have my 2 dice over here and my little roll dice button. And if you didn't see my prior Friday freebie, I did say I'm working on creating a digital version of this. However, you know, there's a lot of bugs that I have to work out because, like I said in that video, I used to work for an internet company, and I was the administrative assistant to the webmaster, and I learned very basic coding back then. Haven't touched it since, and so I'm having fun playing around with it again. And yeah, so I wrote this little script. However, it's still very volatile, so anytime any change is made on the rest of the page, it still changes because it's using like a random function. So I have to play with this still some more and tweak it. But I'm only going to count when I actually hit the button. So if it changes in between while I'm doing something, I'm just going to ignore that. But anyways, let's get started. So the way you play this is you roll the 2 dice, and wherever they intersect, that's who's getting the money that is showing. So I'm just going to use this dice here for the side, and then this dice here for the top. And let's get started. So we got 2 and 5, which is my son's college, and we got $5 going to my son's college. So I'm going to come over here and add $5. And I will also say, see, it just changed. I will also say that I'm not going to do IOUs. So however this ends, I'm just going to put the final amount in. It's just one of those things I'm also going to have to like work with. But this just basically randomly changes between 1s, 5s, and 10s right now. So with that happening, I could potentially end up with an IOU, but I'm just not going to do that. I'll just end with whatever I have. All right, let's roll the dice again. So we have 5 and 2. So we come down here to 5 and we go over 2. It's also going to my son's college, and it's $1. So we're going to come in here and we're going to add $1. And we'll roll again. And we got a 3 and a 5. So 3 and 5 is retirement. So retirement is going to get $1. And we will roll again. We got 1 and 5, which is my daughter's college. So my daughter's college is going to get $1. Okay. 4 and 2. So 4 and 2 is my daughter's college, and we have $10 showing. So I'm going to put $10 there. 4 and 6. So 4 and 6 is my son's college, and we have $5 showing. So I'm going to come in here and add 5. Okay, see, this just keeps changing. That's going to make me crazy, but I will figure it out eventually. Okay, so we have 1 and 2. So 1 and 2 is my daughter's college, so she's going to get $10. I also want to figure out something for this so I could just type in there without having to like hit the whole plus sign and everything. A lot of little quirks and things I want to try to work through. But anyway, let's roll. So we got 5 and 2, which is my son's college. And so we'll have $5 going to my son's college. Retirement is not doing so well here with its little lonely dollar. All right. 3 and 3. So 3 and 3 is my daughter's college. So we got $1 going to my daughter's college. All right, let's roll again. 2 and 4. So 2 and 4 is my daughter's college, and she's getting $5. The kids are getting all the money as usual. All right, roll the dice, and we get 4 and 3, which is my son's college, so he's gonna get $10. Okay, 1 and 6. 1 and 6 is my son's college, so he's gonna get $5. One and 4 is retirement. Yay, look at that. Retirement got $10. Okay, this is driving me crazy. That's changing. Roll the dice. Okay, so we have 3 and 2. So 3 and 2 is retirement. Oh, look at that. Retirement got another $10. We're catching up. Okay, so roll the dice again. And 2 and 3. So 2 and 3 is retirement. Gets $8. I'll take it. Okay, roll the dice again. And we got 3 and 6. So 3 and 6 is my daughter's college. So she gets $8. Roll the dice again. 4 and 4. So 4 and 4 is retirement. So retirement gets $5. We're catching up. Okay, let's roll the dice again. 6 and 4. So we got 6 and 4. So that's my son's college. So he's going to get $10. And now we are down to our last $4. And like I said, I'm not going to do IOUs. So if I roll again and this comes up as a 5, we're done. Just going to put the $4 wherever it goes and call it a day. It came up $10. 1 and 5. So we got 1 and 5, which is my daughter's college, and she's going to get the last $4. And that is it. We went through our $100. And so retirement got $27. My daughter's college got $32, and my son's college got $41. And if you want to see how I track all that, check out the Transfer Tuesday, where I move all the money to their savings goals in YNAB. But that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, comment, like, and share my channel with others, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.